everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here. If you are new, don't forget to like and subscribe if you have been with me. Guys, I'm so happy to be back. So, our very first video back, obviously it's going to be a little bit of an update, but also a early fall haul. If you're excited for the fall haul, you can skip forward to that. But if you're ready to hear about how I'm doing with my weight loss or what's been going on, then stay with me. It's been about 4 or 5 months since I last posted on this channel, guys. I have not been completely AWOL. I have been watching the channel. I have been commenting back to certain people, and sometimes, you know, if somebody's been looking for me, I let you know that I'm not gone. But I did need to take a little bit of time for myself to make sure that I was feeling better. And getting back into the swing of things and making sure that I was feeling normal after I had surgery in January. So if you are curious about that, you can go back a few videos and you can watch and see exactly where I started. A great place to start is at my Christmas videos, because you can see me putting up the tree and you can really see what I looked like if you're curious about that. So that's a good place to start. But in any case, though, I had surgery January 17th. I had a gastric bypass. I was 300 pounds, and now I am 185-ish pounds. Right now I'm a little bit stalled out, so during this journey you have a lot of like really heavy weight loss periods, and then you have periods where you don't lose any weight. Currently I'm in a period where I'm not losing any weight. And so I have started a couple of things, changed up my program just a little bit so that way I can make sure that I am continuing to lose weight till I get to my goal. So I'm really close to my goal. I'm excited because I'm 110 pounds down, but I still have about 35 more pounds until I reach my original goal. So the doctor wants you to have like a really realistic goal for what your surgery can possibly bring you. And in my case, it was to lose 150 pounds. And so I'm about 35 pounds away from that, which I'm really, really excited. I think it's going to be, I think I can get there, and I think it's going to be great. And then I have another personal goal to lose just a little bit more weight than that. But it's not as realistic, and I know it will take me some time and some real effort. So one of the great things about having lost the weight is that I don't feel so tired anymore. I feel like I have a lot more endurance, so I can really get out there and do walking. So with my gym membership and then doing some at-home exercising, I've been able to do like 3.5 miles in a day or so, just, you know, going out and walking. So that's a lot for me. I know it might not be that much for some people, but for me it's been exciting to get to see what this body can do. So that's the update. I know a lot of you have been curious. I've gotten messages from different ones of you who are just excited for me and happy to hear my progress, and told me about their progress too. Guys, if you are on a weight loss journey, I am fully understanding of how difficult it can be and what a lifestyle change it can be, and I'm rooting you on, okay? Comment down below if you are. Let me know how you're doing and what you're doing. I'd love to compare notes. It would be fun. If you have any questions for me about specifically things that I'm doing, you can comment that below also, and I would be happy to answer. Because if anybody sees this and wants to know and is curious about the reality of what it feels like to have weight loss surgery and then the, you know, weight loss afterwards, I'd love to talk to you about that, because it's been a really amazing journey. And I think if you happen to wind up in a forum online or a blog online, you're going to hear a lot of horror stories. And the reality is that's not the majority of people. Like, statistically, people do really well with the surgery that I had. You're going to hear a lot like, oh, my aunt or uncle or da-da-da-da-da. But in reality, as someone who just did this and knew they needed to do this, it's been great. And actually, I've done so good that it encouraged my husband to go along with his process as well. And so he actually just had a different weight loss surgery than me last month. So we are on a tandem journey now, and we're doing really, really great. He's doing great. He had a sleeve, if you're curious, and I would suggest that to anyone who's either looking for something that's a little less invasive, or something that you can like get back up off of. I know I was in the bed for several weeks, really, and then my husband was up and at it very, very quickly. It could be the difference in personalities too, but in any case, he's doing great. Well, guys, that is my mini update on how I'm doing. Let's get into the first fall haul. So this is a fall haul that comes from many different stores. I actually have been looking around and scouring. My Dollar Trees and different stores don't have a whole lot of fall stuff out. I've been seeing a lot of shop with me's, and I've been loving watching them, but I just haven't found that many. But I'm gonna go through Dollar Tree first and show you exactly what I bought. So the first thing I'm gonna show you are the florals, because I feel like the florals this year, they've really outdone themselves. They have some great buys. I first found these beautiful picks in my house. I'm gonna be doing kind of almost like a lamb's ear and blue kind of theme. So it's gonna be very soft and neutral and subtle, but with touches of blue. So here is that first pick. And you can see it has this gorgeous white pumpkin and as like the dazzler, the star. But it also has these little like black speckles on there, so it's very natural looking, very pretty. I love the color of this greenery. It's not like a very green. It's like a gray green. It's very pretty. The pine cones and the twigs, and I got a couple of these just to place in maybe even in my vase right there, and so it'll look really pretty. Or like even if you had like a picture, so a picture frame and then this kind of sticking there, wouldn't that look gorgeous and totally done? So this were my very first fall picks. Actually, I'm gonna set this stuff down here on the ground. Okay, the next ones I really liked too, so they're these. Look at how gorgeous. Now this is what one stem looks like. It's very full. It's like just a bunch of blue and that gray green leaves, there we go, with those blueberries again and the pumpkins. Now these pumpkins are completely white, so these are slightly different because they don't have the dark stem and there's no speckles, so they are a little bit different, but this is just so pretty. And like you can see when they're bunched up together, like just put together, that's a good size arrangement there. You could pop this in a vase and call it done. I'm gonna put some lamb's ear with this, like I said, and it's gonna be really, really cute. I already tried it out. Next florals that I found were these white sunflowers. Now, I did do like a little DIY. I wanted to see what it would look like if I bedazzled the centers, and I'm gonna play with this. But that's what I bought them for, was to play with and see if I could make something that I really liked and just pop them in and around vignettes for fall. So if I had like a little pumpkin or something like that, it would sit right next to it and just look really cute. So we're gonna see how these do. But I really liked this neutral sunflower. I felt like it was a really, really good base to do something fun with, especially since they have these really big fluffy centers. So I'm probably gonna jewel all the centers and make them really, really fun. The last stems that I got are a very popular buy, and they put these out every year, but they look so good. Now this is the more true green, and I really love the fact that it has these gorgeous fall colors. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put these outside. I have a really fun idea where I'm gonna make like a little scarecrow football kind of vignette for my outdoor decorations. So outdoors, I really love to do traditional fall, so these are gonna look great in there. Moving on, another great thing for outside are their stakes. So they have all kinds of metal stakes, and this one I really loved. You can see that it is like a hard metal metallic, and this is like a dark copper. It also has some hammered edges, so that's a fun detail, and some beading. And these beads are not raw beads. So there are the raw beads, these are like stained with a little bit of, actually a little bit of sheen on it, so it might even be covered. So these are gonna do really, really well outside without deteriorating, at least for a whole season, I'm hoping. But it has this like galvanized along with this dark copper, and isn't this just gorgeous? I really, really liked this. They had it in a more orangey copper, and then they also had it in a white, if I'm not mistaken, so you could buy all three and make a really, really cute vignette. Moving on, they had a lot of like tabletop decor and wall signs. So this was one of my favorite ones. I actually didn't find this in the fall section. I found this in a different area, but it says Sunflower Market, Seeds, Stems, Blooms, locally grown farm produce since 1910. And I love this. Look how thick this is. That's what the back looks like, right? So this either sits perfectly on a table, or you could put it in a wall because there is a little bit of a lip right here. So you could absolutely put it on a little nail. But this is so cute. It's gonna go on my new shelves that I haven't shown you guys yet. There's been many updates to the house, guys. So I'll be showing you the tiny house updates in another video. But the Sunflower Market, to me, is just so perfect for fall. I love the sunflowers. It's one of my favorite ways, and I usually do decorate with sunflowers. But this was so cute. Love that farmhouse chippy paint too. Let's go to the next thing. The next wall sign that I found was this adorable hanging sign. Okay, so it's got, let's see, there we go. That's centered. It says, "Hello Pumpkin." They may have had this last year, but I didn't see it, okay? I feel like I saw the signs with the beads, but I didn't see this one at least. Hello Pumpkin is so cute, guys. That is adorable. Look at the pattern on the background. I love the sunflowers with the little like wildflower background. It's almost springy, but with that pumpkin, it's just perfect. So this is a totally adorable thing. This to me is tier tray worthy. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're doing that, look how cute this would look set in there. Just beautiful. Also, it would look really, really cute, maybe set above a light switch as you're walking out the door. I love this. This one's really, really fun. This may be my favorite thing that I found at the Dollar Tree for fall. This is so country and so adorable. Look at that. So it says fresh apple cider. I love the bow detail with the beading. That is so cute. And it's like a faux wood background. And this is like a little bit raised. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. So it pops out and it really is a fun detail. So cute. Another sitter is this one. So it just sits right down next to your coffee station. This would be so cute. And it says, "Happy pumpkin spice season." Look at that. And it's got the little pumpkin and a leaf and like little marshmallows. This is very, very, very cute. And I feel like it doesn't have to be DIY. This is the kind of stuff we would DIY in years past, but Dollar Tree has now made it where you don't even have to bother with that. So it just will sit right next to your coffee pot and add a little touch of fall. Every year, Dollar Tree puts out tons of little pumpkins. This year, my favorite one they put out, and I think it might have been out last year, but I didn't get it, so this year I got it, is this little one. So it has the ticking fabric and all this little bunching to make the perfect little pumpkin. But what I really liked was this little thankful tag. Look at that. It has the two little beads and it just sits right there. And it's blue and very country and very rustic. And I just think that this is so perfectly fall without being overly fall. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love a neutral situation. Now, outside I want to see all the color, but inside I want it to be nice and calm. And I feel like this is going to go perfectly on my desk. And last but not least, from Dollar Tree, I went to the $5 section. They didn't have a whole lot, but what they did have was really cute. This right here, and I'm gonna pull this because this is just a gorgeous beaded hanger. But I'm gonna pull this to the back, guys. This is the Hobby Lobby dupe we've been waiting for. $5, and you can see this is really big. I can hide behind it. This is such a beautiful sign. It has the copper with the emboss, and it says Farm Fresh Pumpkins, 10 cents a pound. But the black frame, to me, is just, like, it is so elevated. This doesn't look like Dollar Tree to me. I would be happy to display this in my home and never be worried if somebody thought I had made a good deal on it. This is so cute. I cannot wait to put this over by my cutting boards. It's going to look gorgeous above my range hood. And this is my find of the day. This is the Dollar Tree find of the fall season, I think. I'm super excited for this. So Dollar Tree was amazing, but one of my favorite ways to have high-end decor or to dupe high-end decor is to find things at the Goodwill Clearance Center. So the Goodwill Clearance Center is one of my very favorite places. You go in with a basket. It's all good stuff from the Goodwill, okay? It's like secondhand stuff, so it's not going to be new, but you can find some like really great treasures. You go in with your basket, and then when you're done shopping, you take it to the front and they weigh it, and you pay a flat price per pound of the different categories of items. So a lot of times decor is a little bit more expensive than random miscellaneous things, but oftentimes because it is a lot of random miscellaneous things that you'll find, you can get it for the like $1.89 a pound price. So a lot of times I never spend more than $20 when I go out of there and I buy a cart full of stuff. So it's really, really awesome. So let's start with some of the things that I found for fall. I told you I'm going to be doing a fall football theme outside, so I found this. It's just an old Franklin helmet, okay? So it's nothing special. It's just got the basic padding. This is for like really not football. But in any case, it's gonna look super cute with pumpkins and my scarecrows sitting out. And you can see that originally somebody sold this at a garage sale for $2 and I probably got it for a nickel. Another great find that I found was this garland. So it's kind of rolled up right now. Let's see, I don't think I can get it really showing good on the camera, but here's what it has on it. So it has these different colored leaves. This is the base, so it's like this, it's actually plastic, but it's supposed to look like little twigs all wound up. And it has pumpkins on there with the leaves, and it has berries on there, different florals, and also like a big giant sunflower. Look at that. Isn't that cute? So this was a really fun one. And again, I probably only spent maybe like 5-6 cents on it because it was in my total and it weighs hardly anything. The next items that I found at the Goodwill bins were these rolls of deco mesh. So I'm going to show you. You can see how much is left on this roll. This is a champagne colored. It has a little bit of gold in there, but it's champagne, okay? Look at that. Giant roll of deco mesh. This would be amazing for fall florals. This would be great for beefing up any garlands that you have. And because it's gold, it'll go beautifully in my Christmas tree later. So I can even use that for later. Here's another one that I found. And this one was really giving fall. Very Thanksgiving, very fall. And you can see how much is left. This is a ton on this. These are so expensive. Deco mesh, if you go to get good deco mesh, and you can see that this is the thick stuff. This is not the stuff they sell at Dollar Tree, okay? But this is gorgeous. I love this. This has the red and orange and green, kind of almost burgundy, I guess, there. Look at how beautiful that is. So I was super excited to find that. And then this one is not, this is just a little bit different. So it's not as thick, and I think this is probably a different type of deco mesh. I'm not 100% sure. But this one I also thought would go great in a Christmas tree, and actually it is like a Christmas collection. But you can see how much is left on that roll and how beautiful this will be to just like make everything so glamorous and really pop during the fall season. And the last fall find is kind of a different one. So I love little tiny lamps, okay? And I found this gorgeous glass Tiffany style little tiny lamp, and the bottom, let me show you. I'm going to unwind this. So it works. I tested it out when I got home and I was so excited, but the bottom looks like a little tree trunk, okay? So you can see that. It's a little tree trunk. And then it's like a little bit offset, so I think somebody might have retrofitted this, or perhaps it was made that way, but I don't know. But I really loved all the details. So the tree trunk detail, this tiny little light, it has these gorgeous florals on there, and they're in these like orangey and mustard colors, which to me scream fall. So again, I needed something to put over on this new shelving system that I had made, or my husband made for me. And it is absolutely going to be perfect and add just a little bit of warm light, which I love in the fall. Okay, the next two items are brand new items. One of them I got from the AtHome store, and the other one I ordered off of Temu. So if you haven't been ordering off of Temu, you probably should. So some of the stuff is like a little bit cheapy, so you kind of got to weed through, read the reviews, make sure what you're buying is exactly what you want, and make sure that the size is exactly what you want, because a lot of that stuff comes in smaller sizes. So I'm going to show you the one thing that I bought from there and I really, really love for the fall season is this cow print blanket. So it is 100% polyester, okay? So it's super, super soft and plush, but I love this for the fall, okay? Like, and I'm going to keep it, you know, probably out all the time. But this is extra fun for the fall because it comes in this like really rich brown and this cream color, which is going to tie in really perfectly with my neutrals. So it's kind of like a pop of color almost without being a pop of color. So it's a pop of pattern. This is going to be so fun, and Temu, $5, guys. Super, super cheap. You don't pay shipping on there, so it's like awesome. So I would suggest you go and try to find this because it's really, really fun for fall. And the last item was bought at the AtHome store, and it's just an inspiration piece. It's a beautiful Cinderella pumpkin. These glass pumpkins are absolutely gorgeous. And let's see if I can get this to show. So it comes in this crackle glass finish, and you can see some of those crackles. It's beautiful, and it is hand blown, and it has this gorgeous little bit of amber color along with this blue. This is almost an aqua, but not quite. And then I loved the dark stem. It is really curly. Isn't this so cute? This is my inspiration piece. So I feel like it has the neutrals and the blue. So I'm really, really excited to have this out with my other Cinderella pumpkins. My husband buys me one every year. So I have a little bit of a collection, and I cannot wait to decorate for fall with this because this is so fun. Last year I didn't do a whole lot of decorating because we had just moved in, so this year I get to really have fun with it. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this early fall haul. I know some of you guys are still in the dead of summer and still waiting. Actually, right now it is 104 degrees outside, but the fall helps me to think cooler thoughts, and it's not so bad. Also, if you heard a hum in this video, I want you to know that that is probably my air conditioner, but I am not turning it off. Flat out. It's too hot outside. All right, well guys, I hope you're staying cool, and I hope you're having a great end of your summer and looking forward to this next season just as much as I am. I cannot wait to see you in my next video with some updates on the little tiny home, and I will give you a tour and we will do some fun stuff together. But until then, I will see you. Have a blessed week, month, year. See ya.